I can't find peace in my life. What should I do? This was written by Anti Van Hanen 2 years ago on Quora. I can't find peace in my life. What should I do? To answer this question, let us examine the question itself more closely. What is it that is looking for peace? Me, you reply. So let's look at this ordinary, everyday me. It's like peace, pleasure, and safety, does it not? And it also dislikes stress, distress, worry, and chaos, yes? So this me that divides the world into good and bad, pleasant and unpleasant, right and wrong, can be observed to have preferences and expectations. And to meet those expectations, it has an incentive to try to control the world around it. I want to watch this movie instead of that movie. I want the music to be quieter. I want that promotion. This me is essentially a desire that places demands on life to be a certain way. To demand life to be a certain way is to organize against life, against the way things are. Said another way, that familiar, ordinary, everyday me is the resistance against reality, the way it is. As such, I am the very thing that disturbs peace, and this is why I cannot find peace. It's like trying to find silence with noise or darkness with a flashlight. Now this puts in a bit of a pickle, doesn't it? Does it not? After all, what can I do to find peace when I am the very disturbance that breaks it? Anything that I do to find peace is to add more disturbance to peace. So what can I do? Although acceptance and forgiveness point in the right direction, they are still things for the I to do. And herein lies the problem. How do I accept something I don't want to accept or forgive that which I do not want to forgive? Obviously, I can't. And any effort I make to accept or forgive only adds to my internal resistance. You see, as long as we approach life from this perspective of I, we are fighting an unwinnable battle. So what can I do then? Realize that there is nothing to do. There is only surrender, a surrendering of our expectations and preferences for the way things should be, a giving up on the me that wants those things. But I hear you astutely point out, how do I surrender? How do I do it? Indeed, the same issue reappears here. The I cannot surrender because the I is a resistance to surrender. So let's look at it more closely still. Surrender isn't an action. It's the absence of action. To surrender means to letting things be. Notice that letting things be requires no action whatsoever. For example, how do you let the tree outside be? How do you let the sky above you be? You let them be by doing nothing, by not grasping it with your hand. There's nothing that requires any doing or a doer. As such, letting things be is not a doing, but rather a non-doing. So it is with peace. Peace is not something that is created, reached, or controlled, but rather something that is discovered by allowing everything be as it is. Peace is like the silence behind the noise. Let the noise of the mind, the me, fall away. What is left is peace.